So today we are going to take the number system 3. We are going to talk about SCF, LCM, and we are also going to talk about some of the property of LCM and HCF. Fine. So let's start with what is HCF of a number? What is the full form of HCF? Come on, anyone who would like to say anything? So today we are going to take the number system. Just a second. We are going to talk about. Just a second. Fine. So yeah, please you can use the chatting option here. Okay, highest Radhika is saying highest common factor. Okay, very nice. What is a factor? We have already discussed it in the last class. Factors are all those numbers which can divide a number completely. For example, if I talk about the number 36, all the number that can divide 36 are the factors of 36. Now, when I talk about highest common factor, HCFS, H stands for highest, C stands for common, and F stands for factor. So say that 36 and 48 are the two numbers. So I can say the factors of 36 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, and 36. These are the factors of 36. If I talk about the factors of 48, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. I told you about this, that you need to write down them in this form. The product first and last is the 48, second and second last, third and third last, fourth and fourth last, fifth and fifth last will come out to be 48. This is how I can find out the factors. Similarly here, 1 and 36, 2 and 18, 3 and 12, 9 and 4 and 6 and 6. So if I say what are the common factors of 36 and 48, you'll say, sir, 1 is common, 2 is common, 3 is common, 4 is common, 6 is common. And what more are common? I can say 12 are common. These are the common factors of both 36 and 48. I want to find out. I want to find out the highest out of them. So which one is highest? Can I say 12 is the highest common factor of these two numbers? So the number that I have got is 36 and 48, and I can say the highest common value which can divide both of them will come out to be 12. Is that fine? That is HCF. Now, similarly, okay, let's try to find out first 144 and 168. These are the two numbers you need to find out HCF of them. Come on, try to find out the answer. Yeah, Surbhi. What about the HCF of 144 and 168? Okay, Apurva. Okay, Rishabh, Tejas. Very nice. So now look at 144 and 168. You remember I told you that any number that exists in the world, the number is either a prime number or it forms from the prime number. So I'll say 16 nines are 144 are the two numbers. You may ask me, why did not you write 12 into 12? It's better to write in the number in the form of co-prime numbers. So I know 2 to the power 4 is 16, 3 to the power 2 is 9. That comes out to be 144. If I talk about 168, I can divide by 8. This is 8 into 21. Or I can say it is 2 cube into 3 into 7. What is highest common value between them? I'll say this is a multiple of 2 to the power 4. This is multiple of 2 to the power of 3. I want a common number, so I'll take the lower power. I'll take the lower power. I will not take 16. One is a multiple of 8, second is a multiple of 16. So I know 16 is also multiple of 8, but I cannot say the same thing for the 8. I cannot say 8 is a multiple of 16. So I'll take 2 cube here. What about 3 to the power of 2 and 3 to the power 1? I'll say the number which is a multiple of 9 and the other number is multiple of 3. So both of them can be written as a multiple of 3. And here there's no power of 7. So I can say 7 to the power of 0. So that gives you 24 as your answer, which most of you have got it. So I could see Surbhi, Rishabh, Tejas, Apurva, your answers are coming out to be correct. Fine. So this is how you can find out the HCF. Let's move to the next one. Now, the second part of this is LCM. What is LCM? It is the least common multiple. I hope all of you agree with that. So for example, I'm saying one number is 16 and second number is 12. I need to find out the multiple. The first thing that we need to find out are multiples. 16 2s are, 16 3s are, 16 4s are, 16 5s are, 16 6s are, 16 7s are, 16 8s are, and this goes on. Similarly, I'll also write the tables or that the multiple of 12. 12 2s are 24, 3s are 36, 4s are 48, 60, 72, 84, 96. These are the common these are the multiples. What about the common multiples? What are the common multiple that you're getting? First multiple is 48. The second multiple is 96. So I'll say the numbers which are multiple of 48, all of them are common multiple. I want the lowest number out of them. I want the least number out of them. So lowest number out of them will come out to be LCM of these number will come out to be how much? 48. So 48 is the smallest number which is multiple of all of them. Fine. It is a multiple of 16 as well as a multiple of 12, and that is the smallest number. Some of you may be feeling, why not the largest number? The largest number, if I'm saying you are talking about the table of 12 or table of 16, this can go up to infinity. So I'm saying 1 trillion into 12, and I'm writing 16 into that number is also coming out to be same. So for that reason, it is coming out to be a very large number. It can go up to infinity. So I cannot find out the highest common multiple. I can always find out the lowest number, which is multiple of them. Yeah, Purva, you are right. So let's move to the next one. I think it is clear. So there are two numbers. One is 32, and second is say it is 128. What are the LCM of these two numbers? Find out the LCM of these two numbers. Come on. Okay, that's really nice. Tejas, Apurva, Surbhi. Uh, okay, Rishabh has also got the correct answer. So if I talk about 32 and 128, one thing that you'll be finding peculiar here is 32 is 2 to the power of 5 and 128 is 2 to the power of 7. I want a number which is multiple of both of them. I can say 128 is itself multiple of 32. So I want a number. The number needs to be larger because I want it to be the multiple of both of these numbers. I know 128 is already multiple of 32, and that when the one number is a multiple of other number, the LCM will come out to be the same number. That will come out to be 128. Fine. So that is how we are finding out LCM. One very interesting thing about this is, for example, the number are 72 and 96. So you need to find out LCM of it. I'll say this number can be written as 8 9s are 72, co-prime number. and this is can be written as a 16 or I can say 32 into 3. I can write it as a 2 cube into 3 square. I can write it as a 2 to the power 5 and 3 to the power of 1. In case of LCM, I will take the largest value. So, you're in case of HCF, we were taking the smallest power of prime number. Here I'm going to, because it is a multiple, I need to take a highest power of the prime number. That will come out to be 2 to the power 5. Here it is 3 to the power 1. Here it is 3 to the power of 2. I'll take 3 to the power of 2. So that gives you 32 into 9. I hope it is clear. 9 2s are 18. 9, that comes out to be 288 is your number. Is it fine? I hope so. Fine. Let's take up some numbers before you do. The numbers are 80 and 240 and 90. Find out the HCF of these number and LCM of these. Fine. Find out LCM as well as HCF. Fine. The numbers are 80, 90 and 240. Okay. Rishabh, Alan. Now look at these number. I can write it as 16 5s are 80. This is 18 5s are 90. And this can be 8 3s are 24 into 10. For a time being, I can write the number like this. I can say the first one number is 2 to the power 4 and into 5 to the power of 1. It is 3 square into 2 to the power of 1 into 5 to the power of 1. This will come out to be 2 to the power of 4. Why? Because 2 to the power 3 will come from here and 2 will come from here into 3 into 5. If I talk about the HCF, I have to find out the lowest power of prime numbers. So what is the least power of 2? 1. What is the least power of 3? Here there is no 3. I'll write 3 to the power of 0. What is the lowest power of 5? I'll say that is 5 to the power of 1. That comes out to be 10. So I'll say 10. All of these numbers have one thing common. The highest common value between them is coming out to be 10. So HCF comes out to be 10. Let's talk about LCM. In case of, you can also remember is wherever the word highest is coming, I'll take the least power of the prime number. Wherever the least common multiple is there, least word is there, I'll take the highest power of prime number. That is how you can also remember it. So when I talk about LCM, I'll take the highest power of prime number. 2 to the power of 4 is highest power of 2. The highest power of 3 is coming out to be 2, my dear. The highest power of 5 is coming out to be 1. 16 nines are 144 into 5. That will come out to be 720. Is that fine? So your LCM is coming out to be 720. Your HCF is coming out to be 10. I hope it is clear. So the question that, yeah, Vipasha, your answer is right. Rishabh, yes, it is right. Apurva, you have already given that. Radhika, yeah, it was correct. And absolutely fine. Let's move to the next one. Now there are few properties of LCM HCF. There are 4 type of question that can be formed. The first is type 1. Type 1, those type of question where there is a common remainder. We are getting a common remainder. Let me take one question. Find the series of numbers which leave a remainder of 3 when divided by 6, 8 and 10. So I want a series of number which leaves a common remainder of 3 when divided by 6, 8 and 10. So my dear, I would like to give you a one formula that I want everyone to remember. Whatever operation, whatever we do with dividend, same thing should be done with remainder. Same thing should be done with remainder. Whatever you are doing with the dividend, the same operation needs to be done with the remainder. If you increase your dividend by 1, the remainder will also increase by 1. If you multiply dividend by 2, the remainder will also multiply by 2. If you separate 5 from dividend, the remainder will also separate from 5. Fine. This is the property that I want you to remember. So let me take first case. I am saying that there is a common remainder of 3 when you divide a number by 6, 8 and 10. So first find out the number which is divisible by all of them. I'll say find out LCM of 6, 8 and 10. 6 is forming from 2 and 3. 8 is 2 cube. 10 is 2 into 5. As I told you, in case of LCM, least common multiple, I'll take the highest power of prime number. What is the highest power of prime number? 3. What is the highest power of 3 here? 1. What is the highest power of 5 here? 1. So I'll say 8 3 is 24 into 5 is 120. Any number that is multiple of 120 will be multiple of all of these three numbers, that is 6, 8 and 10. I hope it is clear. The smallest number which is multiple of all of them is coming out to be 120. I can say any number which is multiple of 120 will be completely divisible by 8, 9, 8, 3 and 5. Fine. So any number which is multiple of them as well will be completely divisible by all of 120 ka multiple will be always divisible by 6, 8 and 10. Everyone knows that will leave a remainder of 0. My dear, I don't want a remainder of 0. I want a remainder of 3. I told you if you want to increase the dividend by 3, you need to also increase the dividend remainder also by 3. The vice versa is also possible. If you don't want a remainder of 0, you want a remainder of 3, please do increase your dividend also by 3. So I'll say the number will come out to be 120k plus 3. That is how I can find out the number. I hope it is clear. So what I'm doing here is I'll say, because I want to find out the series of number, I'll say k belongs to whole number. Understand this? K belongs to whole numbers means it can be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It cannot be negative integer. It needs the smallest value of k will come out to be 0. When you put 0 here, you will get 3. When you put 1 here, you will get 123. When you put k is equal to 2 here, that will be 243. When you put it 3, that is 363. When you put it 4, that is coming out to be 483. And this goes on. This will give you the series till infinity. It will be going to give you the number. Now, what is important here to understand? First is I want a remainder of 0. For that, I want LCM of the number to be find out. I've already find out that. I'll say the multiple of any of these LCM will be completely divisible by these numbers. 6, 8 and 10, they will leave a remainder of 0. In the question, it was said the common remainder of 3 is left. I don't want a remainder of 0. I want a remainder of 3. So what I need to do is I'll increase it by 3. So I'll say plus 3 here. Fine. I'll put k is equal to 0. That comes out to be 3. Some of you may be concerned that how 3 may be a number which when divided by 6, 8 and 10 leaves a remainder of 3. When 3 divided by 6, I can say 6 zeros are 0 and the remainder comes out to be 3. When 8 is dividing 3, I'll say 8 zeros are 0 and the remainder will come out to be 3. So the smallest number is not 123, but it is 3. I hope it is clear. Please ask if there is any query so far. Bipasha, Ellen, Apurva, Radhika, Rishabh, Surbhi, Tejas, Tilok and others. Please do tell whether it is clear or not. Okay, it's clear. Very nice. Thank you, Apurva, Surbhi and Radhika. I hope others can also hear us. So let's move to the next one. I hope this part is done. This is type 1. Now, I would like you to take up this question if it is clear. Please try to solve this question. Okay, very nice. Radhika, Alan, Surbhi, Rishabh. So here it is given, find the least number which when divided by 6, 15 and 17. Always leave a remainder of 1 when divided by 7. So I want LCM of these number. I want LCM of 6, 15 and 17. So I'll say this is 15 and 6. What is the common multiple? That is 30. And of course 17 is a prime number. So I'll say 510 is a number. Any number which is a multiple of 510 will leave a remainder of 0. I don't want a remainder of 0. I want a remainder of 1. So my number will come out to be 510k plus 1. I also want this number to be multiple of 7. So I'll say 510k plus 1 needs to be divisible by 7. You'll put k is equal to 0. Of course, 1 is not a multiple of 7. I'll put it equal to 1. That is 511. If you try to divide by 7, 7 sevens are 49, 7 threes are 21. Yes, B is coming out to be a natural number or a whole number. So I'll say from this, I can make out that there's the smallest number of them, which is divisible by 7 as well as leave a remainder of 1 when divided by 6, 15 and 17 is coming out to be 511. I hope it is clear to all of you. And yes, your answers are right. Whoever answered is correct. Rishabh, Apurva, all of your answers are coming out to be correct. Now the second part of this, the second, the part of all these exercises are this one. I hope this is already clear. Here I go. For example, if my remainder is not coming out to be constant, my remainder is not coming out to be common, my remainders are coming out to be different, but the difference between the remainder and the number is coming out to be constant. How can we solve it? So say, let's take one example. Find the series of numbers which leaves remainders of 4 and 6 when divided by say 6 and 8 respectively. So one strange thing that you are finding here is I'm not getting common remainder. I'm getting two different remainder. I get a remainder of 4 when divided by 6. I get a remainder of 6 when divided by 8. So I'll say 4 when divided by 6. I could write 6 zeros as 0. The remainder is 4. There's nothing, no doubt. We have just talked about it. But if you don't mind, can I also write it as a 6 and write my remainder as a minus 2? Some of you may be worried. How can the remainder be negative? Tell me, if 4 can be written as a 6 into 0 plus 4, don't you think that the 4 can be also written as a 6 into 1 minus 2? I don't think that there's anything wrong in it. So I could also write my remainder as a negative. Similarly, when 6 is divided by 8, I could write 8 ones are 8 and the remainder comes out to be minus 2. So rather than writing a remainder of 4 and 6, I could write a remainder of minus 2. So find the series of number. I'll say I need to find out LCM of 6 and 8. Any number which is a LCM of 6 and 8 will be the 24. LCM of 6 and 8 is coming out to be 24. A number which is a multiple of 24 will completely be divisible by 6 and 8. Is that fine? LCM of 6 and 8 is coming out to be 24. A number which is a multiple of 24 will be completely divisible by 6 and 8. My dear, I don't want the number to be divisible by 6 and 8. I want a remainder of minus 2. So what I'll do is I'll write n is equal to 24k minus 2. I hope that is clear. But k will not be whole number. It will be natural number. This will not be whole number. This is a natural number. So when you put k is equal to 1, you'll get 22. You put k is equal to 2, that gives you 46. 3 is 70 and so on and so forth. It will go on. I hope it is clear. This is how you can find the series of number. Fine. Please do ask if there's any query here. The important part here is, yeah, Bipasha, I'll explain it again. Bipasha, what I'm saying is, I am saying that the remainder, when a number n is divided by 6, leaves a remainder of 4. When divided by 8, it leaves a remainder of 6. I can say the number is n. When I divide by 6, there must be a quotient that is say 6a, and the remainder comes out to be 4. Along with that, I can say the same number n when divided by 8. I got some quotient, say b, and my remainder is coming out to be 6. My dear, could I write it as this 4? If I write it 6 plus 1, I can say that this will come out to be plus 6. So my dear, in that case, I could say the remainder is minus 2. I've given you the example when 4 is divided. For example, 4 is divided by 6. I could say 6 zeros are 0 and the remainder is 4. But there's nothing wrong if I say 6 ones are 6 and I'm subtracting it and writing it as a minus 2. Similarly, when I'm saying that the 10 is a number when divided by 6, I can say 6 twos are 12 and the remainder comes out to be minus 2. I hope it is clear. Or for example, I'm saying 14 needs to be divided by 8. I could say 8 twos are 16 and the remainder comes out to be minus 2. So I'm saying that no need to write only the positive remainder. You could also write a common remainder of negative. So I could see that the difference between 4 and 6 and difference between 6 and 8 are same, and that difference is minus 2. I hope it is clear. So I could write a common remainder of minus 2 rather than writing two different remainder. I hope it is clear. Yes. Yeah, Rishabh, the remainder is 4 when divided by 6. I'm saying that the 4 is, I could write 4 as a 6 minus 2. I can write 6 as a 8 minus 8 minus 2. So rather than writing a remainder of 4, I could write the common remainder. In both the case, it is coming out to be minus 2. That is the reason why, Rishabh, I could write the remainder as a minus 2. Okay, Rishabh, thank you. Apurva Bipasha says it is clear. Anyone still have doubt, please do ask if there is any query. Okay, the common remainder can be positive or it can be negative as well. Fine. There's no need to worry. It can be positive as well as negative. Fine. Now I'm sure you can take up this question. Try to solve this question. Any answer? Please write down your answers. Okay, good, Radhika. What about others? Yeah, Survi. Fine, Ellen. Apurva, good. Okay, so most of the people have got the answer. Still some more to answer it. Now, if you say that when a number is divided by 35, the remainder is coming out to be 25. So I can also write it as a common remainder of minus 10. When I say that number is divided by 45, leaves a remainder of 35, my dear, I can write 35 as a 45 minus 10. I could say the common remainder is minus 10. Here also, when you are dividing a number by 55, the remainder comes out to be 45. I can write it as a 55 minus 10. Again, the remainder is coming out to be minus 10. So what I say is, rather than writing three different remainder, I'd be writing a common remainder of minus 10. So I need to find out LCM. of 35, 45 and 55. This is 5 into 7. This is 5 into 9. This is 5 into 11. We can see 5 is common there. I'll write only one 5. There's nothing common between 7, 9 and 11. So I'll multiply them. So any number which is multiple of them will be completely divisible by 35, 45 and 55. I want a common remainder of minus 10. I'll separate 10 from here. Is that fine? 5 sevens are 35 into 99. 35 into 99. So I'll say it is 3500 minus 35. That will give you 3465. Minus 10 will give you the answer, that is 34. The answer is 3455. That's your answer. I hope it is clear. Please do let me know if there's any doubt. Okay, almost everyone got the same answer, so I hope it is clear. So this is type 2. This is type 2 type of questions. Fine. Please do ask if there's any query. So, okay, Vipasha, the last portion. Vipasha, I think it is clear that how to find out LCM of these value. I got LCM as a multiple of these number. It is 5 7 the 35 into 99. I can write 35 into 99 as a 35 into 100 minus 1. That is 3500 minus 35. That will give you 3465. Any number which is multiple of 3465 will be completely divisible by all of these numbers. I don't want a remainder of 0. I want a remainder of minus 10. So my number will come out to be 3465 multiple minus 10. That's your answer. I hope it is clear. Please try to solve this question. Find the greatest 4-digit number which when divided by 4, 5, 6, 7 leaves a remainder of 2, 3, 4, 5. Vipasha, is it clear? Or still you have a doubt? Okay, it is clear. Okay, Surbhi. Find the greatest 4-digit number which when divided by 4, 5, 6, 7 leaves a remainder of. When you divide a number by 4, remainder is 2. When you divide a number by 5, remainder is 3. When you divide a number by 6, remainder is 4. When you divide a number by 7, remainder is 5. Can I say all of these numbers are 2 less than the divisor? So what I can say is find out LCM of 4, 5, 6, 7. Any number that is multiple of them will be leaving a remainder of 0. I don't want a remainder of 0. I want a remainder of minus 2. So what I'll do is I'll find out LCM of these values. 6 sevens are 42 and 4 5s are 20. That comes out to be 840. 6 sevens are 42. I need to find out, sorry. I can say 4 5s are 20 is coming out. 20 into 3, 20 into 3 is 60, into 7 is 420. So any number which is a multiple of 420 will be completely divisible by 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't want them to be completely divisible by 4, 5, 6, 7. I want them to leave a remainder of minus 2. So this is what I can write. I want this number to be less than equal to 9,999 because that is the largest number I want. So can I say 420k will be less than equal to, that comes out to be 10,001, or k would be less than equal to 10,001 by 420. 422 is a 840, that is coming out to be 160, and then there's a one coming out. 4 fours are 16, that will be more. 4 threes are 12. I hope it is clear. So that will be the number which is going to come here. So what I'll do is I'll find out the number by this way. Of course, the largest number needs to be found out. So if I take it as a 20, see here, I have already divided 10,001 by 420. So I'll write 2, that is coming out to be 840. It is 160. If I write 4, it will be going to cross here. So 3 is the number that I can write here. So that comes out to be 1260. So the largest value of k that I can write here is 23. So what is 420 into 23? That will give you the largest number. Of course, you are going to subtract 2 from that as well. That is 0, 3 2s are 6, 4 3s are 12, plus 4 is 16, 4 2s are 8, 9,660 minus 2. Don't forget to subtract 2 from there. That will give you 9658. That's your answer. I hope it is clear. This is the answer that, yeah, Rishabh, answer is correct. Radhika, Surbhi, I think you have done some calculation mistake. It is not 9238, it is 9658. Is it fine? What about others? Please reply with yes, no. Surbhi, is it clear? Okay, fine. What about Alan and others? Tejas, Tilok, Bipasha, please reply whether it is clear or not. Yeah, Purva, I'll do that. Which one? You want the last part? Apurva, is it clear that I want a first LCM of these number which is coming out to be 420? Any number that is multiple of 420 will be completely divisible by 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't want them to be divisible by completely divisible by them. I want a remainder of minus 2. So what I do is 420k minus 2. Now I need to multiply, k can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. But I wanted to find out the largest value. I'll say the largest possible 4-digit number is 9,999. I'll take it and then I try to find out the value of k. I want a natural number to come here. There is some remainder also left here. That is 341 is the remainder which is left here. But that is absolutely fine because I don't want it to cross it. So I know that the quotient is coming out to be 23. I know 420's 23rd multiple will be coming out to be a value which is less than 10,000, which is less than 9,999. Fine. But I don't want, as I said, my number is very clear. It is 420k minus 2. If you are putting k is equal to 23, then also you should subtract 2 from here, because of which your number is coming out to be 9658. I hope it is clear now. Apurva, is it clear? Okay. Alan, what are you saying? 210 will not be LCM of this, my dear. What I'll do is 4 5s are 20. I know that the highest power of 2 is coming out to be 2. 5 it is 1, 3 it is 1, 7 it is 1. And you can multiply them and find out the answer. Is that fine? That will not be coming out to be 210. It will come out to be 420. Alan, is it clear now? Okay, thank you. So this is how you could find out the answer of this one. Okay, you try to solve this one. The question was asked in CAT. Come on. Okay, good. I got Rishabh, Apurva, Surbhi. Is that fine? So let's talk about this next one. Uh, it is given that one number is divided by 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got a remainder of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could replace all these remainder by minus 1. I need to find out LCM of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 5s are 20, 3s are 60. A number which is a multiple of 60 will be completely divisible by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want a remainder of minus 1. I'll write minus 1. That is 60k minus 1. Now, what do I want is how many integers are there between 0 and 100 that belong to set A. Fine. So how many numbers are there? Fine. So option number 2 is correct because I can put k is equal to 1. That gives you 59. That is the first number which is going to satisfy here. So I'll say find out LCM of these value, which is coming out to be 60. Any number which is a multiple of 60 will be completely divisible by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't want them to be divisible by them. I want them to leave a remainder of minus 1. So I'll say the answer is 59. If you put k is equal to 2, my dear, it will be coming out to be 119. So it will cross that boundary. I hope it is clear. Anyone, any doubt, please do ask. Yeah, Purva, it is correct. Radhika, your answer is correct. Surbi, everyone, whoever answer has given the correct answer. Fine. Let's come back. Now, this was type 1 I have already discussed. I will be taught type 2 is also discussed. Let's talk about type 3. When your remainder is not coming out to be common, the difference is also not coming out to be common. So neither it is a part of A nor it is a part of type B. So what we do is say that find the series of number, find the series of numbers which leave remainders, which leave remainders of uh, 1 and 5 when divided by 9 and 8 respectively. I hope you got it. So when you divide it by 9, you got a remainder of 1. When you divide it by 8, remainder is 5. What is that number? So in these type of case, say the number is n. I want all of you to understand the concept. The number is n. When I divide this number n by 9, I got some question. Say x is the question. I'll write 9x and the remainder comes out to be 1. The same number n, when divided by 8, it gives you some other question. Maybe x is equal to y. That is quite possible. But I assume it to be a different value. That is 8y. And the remainder comes out to be 5. If you don't mind, can I say 9 minus n minus 9x is equal to 1? Or I can say n is equal to 9x plus 1. And here I can say n minus 8y is equal to 5. Or I can say n is equal to 8y plus 5. I know that the n is coming out to be same number. That is 9x plus 1 is equal to 8y plus 5. Do remember this thing that whenever you are equating two equations, always take the denominator which is a smaller value. So what I'll do is 5 will go on that side and that become minus 5 is equal to 8y. I can further say y is equal to 9x minus 4 upon 8. When x is equal to 0, y comes out to be minus 4 by 8. X is equal to 1, y comes out to be 5 by 8. When x is equal to 2, 18 minus 4 is 14 by 8. No, it is not satisfying. X is equal to 3. 27 minus 4, you will never put x as an odd number. Why? 9 is already an odd number. Odd into odd is coming out to be odd. If you subtract even from that, you are going to get an odd number. Is it possible that the odd number is completely divisible by 8? No, never. So I'll say don't put 1, 3. You could also eliminate it. So let's put the next value, that is 4. 9 fours are 36 minus 4 is 32. So y comes out to be 32 by 8, which is 4. So I know one value which is going to satisfy here, the common value which is going to satisfy here is x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 4. So the number comes out to be 9 fours are 36 plus 1 is 37. Or I can say the number is 8 fours are 32 plus 5 is 37. I hope it is clear. So my first number is coming out to be 37. N is coming out to be 37. 37 will be going to satisfy all the conditions which are given here. When you divide it by 9, it leaves a remainder of 1. When you divide it by 8, it leaves a remainder of 5. If I add LCM of 8 and 9 to this, I'll say this will also satisfy the earlier criteria. The reason is, you remember I told you, whatever we are doing with the dividend, the same thing should be done with the remainder. I know 37 when divided by 8 leaves a remainder of 5, but any number that is multiple of 9 and 8 will leave a remainder of 0. Whatever you are doing with the dividend, the same thing needs to be done with the remainder. Agar dividends are added, the remainder needs to be also added. I'll say the remainder will come out to be 5. I hope it is clear. So 37 plus 72k will be your number. I hope it is clear. The first case, I'm not getting a common remainder, neither positive or non-negative. Common remainder is coming there. So what I'll assume is, I'll say n is a number and divided by 9 leaves a remainder of quotient of x, and the remainder is coming out to be 1. I'll write n is equal to, there's a shortcut tarika that you can apply here. I can say any number which is when divided by 9 leaves a remainder of 1. You can directly write it as a 9a plus 1. Without any problem, you can write the number as a 9a plus 1. A number when divided by 9 leaves a remainder of 1 is 9a plus 1. A number when divided by 8 leaves a remainder of 5 can be written as a 8b plus 5. But I know the number is coming out to be same, so I'll equate it. And I will always convert one variable into the another variable form. From that, I get to know when x is equal to 4, y is also coming out to be 4. So my dear, my first number is coming out to be 37. 37 when divided by 9 leaves a remainder of 1. I will add LCM of 8 and 9 because whenever you are taking LCM of 8 and 9, when divided by 9 and 8, that leaves a remainder of 0. Whatever you are doing with the dividend, the same operation needs to be done with the remainder. Do remember it. That is how you can solve it. Fine. Please ask if there is any query. All of you, Ellen, Apurva, Bipasha, Radhika, Rishabh, Tilok, Tejas, Surbhi, Rishabh. Okay, everyone says it is clear. This one is known as a general rule. This is a general rule. Now let's see here. When I say a number divided by 9 leaves a remainder of 1, when divided by 8 leaves a remainder of 5, I should start, my first step should be this. Listen to this, read it. When a number is divided by 9 leaves a remainder of 1, I'll say 9a plus 1. When a number is divided by 8 leaves a remainder of 5, I'll say 8b plus 5. Just convert one variable into the another variable. Minus 5 by 8 is equal to b, or b is equal to 9a minus 4 by 8. When a is equal to 4, b is also coming out to be 4. Your remainder will come out to be 37. Once you get a number 37, don't forget to add LCM of the earlier divisors. 8 9s are 72k plus 37 will be your number. I hope it is clear. Fine. Very nice if it is clear. This is general rule. Before moving to take some question on that, I would like you to take up this question. The question was asked in CAT. I'm sure you would get the answer quickly of it. Please try out this one. Okay, Radhika. Okay, Rishabh. Okay, let's see here. Try to understand this. If we have got the answer, it is fine. Else, try to see this one. At a bookstore, modern bookstore is flashed using neon lights. The words are individually flashed at an interval of 2.5, 4, 1/4, and 5, 1/8 seconds, respectively. Each word is put off after a second. So, for example, if you see initially, it will be flashed at an interval of this. So, initially, 1 second modern will come and then it will take a break of 2.5 seconds. Then again it will be on for 1 second because it is put off after 1 second means the modern word is visible for one second. Similarly for the book and store as well, but the interval is different. So this is how it goes on. I hope all of you agree. This is how the modern appears. If I talk about the book, it is on for one, then 4 1/4, then on, then 4 1/4, then on, then 4 1/4, and this also goes on. If I talk about the store initially when you switch on, store was visible for a second and then there was a break of 5 1/8 second, then visible, then break, then visible, then break, and this also goes on. What is the common interval here? Is it 2.5 here, or the combination of this is a interval that you will get? That is 3.5. What is that? 7/2 is a common interval. What about that one? 5 1/4, that is 21/4. What about this one? 49/8. Why? Because it is 1 plus 5 1/8. I hope you understand that 6 1/8. 49/8 is the value which is there. So I want when are they going to flash together? You know, the least time. There will be many times when they are going to flash together. The least time after which the full name of the bookstore can be read again. So I know that it is coming out to be 6 1/8. It is ending with a, after that it is on for 1 second, it is ending here, then it is on. Similarly, 21/4 is, this one is 21/4, and after that 1 second it will be on. After this again it is 5 1/4, and then 1 second it will be on. So I'll say I'll find out LCM, the least common multiple of 7/2, 21/4, and my dear, the last one is 49/8. Whenever you are finding out LCM of fractions like a by b, c by d, and e by f, do remember it. You'll find out LCM of the numerator and you'll find out HCF of the denominator. So I need to find out LCM of a, c, e, and we need to find out HCF of b, d, f. So what is LCM of 7, 21, and 49? 7 is 7, 21 is 7 into 3, 49 is 7 into 7. LCM of that will come out to be, of course, 7 square is there and 3 is there as well. And denominators 2, 4, 8. What is common between 2, 4, 8? I'll say 2 is the only value which is common there. Yes, that is coming out to be how much? 49 into 3 is coming out to be 147, by 2 is 73.5. Fine. So the least time after which the full name of the bookstore can be read again is 73.5. It would be coming out to be answer. Fine. Here in this case, this is the closest answer that you're getting. So what is given here is that when you switch on the light, they are not taking that the lights are on. They are saying it is taking a break. And then only it is saying that from 72.5 to 73.5, the lights are on. I hope you understand that. Then only you can mark 72.5 as your answer. Otherwise, the answer will be coming out to be 73.5. I hope it is clear. Please do reply whether it is clear or not. Rishabh, is it clear? You said option number 3. Okay, Apurva, Surbhi, Rishabh. What about others? Alan, Tejas, Trilok, Radhika. Radhika already got it correct, I think. Okay, fine. Thank you. Let's move to the next one. Try to find out the answer of this now.